Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome back, as always, to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I hope you're all doing well. Massive game tomorrow. As we know, I am calling it a massive game, and we're going to get into does the Community Shield matter very shortly. Before we even touch the match preview, the curtain raiser that is the Community Shield preview, give us a like. It does help. Give us a comment as well when the video is live, when it's not live. And of course, subscribe. We're this close. And I say, we're literally like 200 away from 25,000. So let's get that as soon as possible. Also, if you're aware of the normality on the Kop TV, you'll see that this is new. Brand new. Look, we've got a Kop TV mic to go on there as well now. So we're looking official for the new season. Also have the Luisito Diaz t-shirt I'm wearing now. This will be on sale next week. So use the link in the description to go and browse when that's out. And of course, got a hoodie on right now that I'm wearing for the first time that was actually sent to me by one of the followers. So if he does jump in, Scouse African, I hope you're well, mate. I am wearing your hoodie today. So let's talk about it. Some great comments in from you guys already. I'll be reading them off the phone today instead of the screen. Massive shout out to Ant Dicko, who's getting involved. I'm actually going to make you a mod, Ant Dicko. I've just made you a mod. So I don't know if you guys know what mods are, but Kop Talk TV is a mod, Tammy's Redmen's a mod, Bailey 6 times UCL winners a mod. I'm going to make Jen a mod as well. This basically means that if you see any madness going on in the chat, you can block them, you can get rid of them basically. So we like to have a community here. So if you do want to be made a mod, see some new people in comment now, then let me know. I can literally do one click of a finger. Ant Dick is a regular on the channel, so he deserves to be a mod as well. Right, let's get into it then. A busy weekend, if I'm honest. We're going to be outside Anfield on Sunday. But before that, we have a massive game tomorrow. Now, let's discuss how big this game is. For me, personally, this, and I am going to call it a trophy, this game, this trophy, this Community Shield needs to be held with more importance. If you look at Italy, they have the Supercoppa, which is the winner of the league in Spain, plus the winner of the domestic cup. So obviously that was us last season. It's City last season as well, which means that we play City. But in Spain, they've got the Supercoppa in Italy as well. I think this should be called the Super Cup. I really do, the English Super Cup. Because listen, you know, when we get to May time next year and we are doing a parade, touch wood, because hopefully we are doing a parade with one of the big two on at this time, Community Shield will be that parade as well, will be part of the trophies that we display. Now, if you go back to 2019, when Man City called themselves the Formidables because they won the Community Shield, the League Cup, FA Cup, and League, they claimed that they'd won all 4 big domestic trophies in England, which they did. So I'm saying it is a big trophy, guys. Now, I know this is going to split opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. I want to read out all your comments on this because it was a massively important subject. But I'm saying this is a massive game. It's the curtain raiser of the season. And yes, to me, it is very important. So let us know what you think. I know, like I said, there's going to be some disagreements already. Right, Jen. Wow. Jen, you really didn't have to do that, but thank you so much for that amazing super chat of £8.99. Unbelievable. Now you are, of course, a mod as well, Jen. Thank you very much. And guys, do remember, if you do send in a super chat, it goes straight back into the channel. Paying for stuff like these. These aren't cheap, by the way, these little foam things. Getting new cameras, new laptops, just making the channel better for you. So it's not as if this money goes into my pocket. Trust me, it doesn't. It goes straight back into making the channel better. And of course, it makes me read out your comment for sure. Obviously, as you guys know, not only on the Kop TV, but on DR Sports, I'm very generous when it comes to reading out comments, even if they aren't super chats. But if it is a super chat, then that guarantees to be read out. So just remember that when you are feeling generous, guys. Really appreciate it, though, Jen. You're a star. Thank you so much. You are now a mod. Right, I need to divide opinions. So let's get some of the opinions up here now. Let's go right to the top. Big up to Kop TV for getting involved. Tammy, Ant Dicko, and Billy as well, and Jen. Ant Dicko, just on a separate subject. And this hurts. This does hurt. Hope you're good, Alex. Have you recovered yet from your penalty miss? Not really, Ant. I really, really feel like I let you down when I missed that penalty in the Owen McVeigh charity game not too long ago on the Lower Breck road. Awful, to be honest with you. I mean, I spoke about it on Hot Topics. You can go back and watch it. The clips there as well. But yeah, the keeper just got in my head. I knew where I was going to go. Top right, pass it in the top right. And yeah, the keeper got in my head, started saying, "Oh, you're the big lanky centre back, aren't you? You're going down the middle." And that's what I ended up doing, unfortunately. So I apologize to all the Kop TV viewers, subscribers, mods, members that I missed that penalty. And it's still up here. I haven't got over it yet, and I won't get over it until I score the next time. But big up to you, Ant, for getting involved. Appreciate it. Right. Jen says, "Thank you, Alex. So kind." No, you're so kind. Trust me. Right then. We are going to do a lineup prediction as well, by the way. Don't forget. But 6 times UCL winners. And this is interesting. It says it would be a nice win for sure. I think it would give us the boost to the start of the season. Now, let's not forget. I'm with you, but we lost the Community Shield in 2019. We ended up winning the league. So can it affect you winning the league? I don't think it does, because we've proven that that's wrong. But at the same time, I agree with the 6 times UCL winners, where he says it would be a nice win to start the season. Of course it would. Winning, what's the word I'm looking for here? If you win, it gives you the momentum, right? This could be a friendly, it could be a Community Shield game. But I'm one of those people that says if you win a game, no matter what game it is, you've got more of a chance to win the next game, the next game, the next game, and so on and so forth. Okay. So listen, if we win this, do I think that we'll smash Fulham and it won't be an issue? No. But I do think at the same time, if we do win it, we still lift it up at the end. There's still going to be loads of Liverpool fans in the King Power tomorrow night when kickoff happens at 5 o'clock. So I'm a big fan of the Community Shield, and I think it should be treated with a little bit more respect. Ant Dicko says it's not on our trophy wall. This is the thing, right? So sometimes when we're counting up major honours won by Liverpool, sometimes it is counted, sometimes it isn't. Now, I think Man United have won this maybe 13 or 14 times. I think I'd have to double check how many times Liverpool have won it. In fact, let me know in the comments right now. I need someone to go in and see how many times you won it. I'm going to go with 8. And obviously, we've lost our last 2, so we could have had more, but I'm going to go with 8. Let me know in the comments. I want you to go ahead and find that out for me. It's not a big game tomorrow, says Kop TV. Sorry, big game tomorrow, mate. He does think it is a big game. We've also got a trophy is a trophy. Let's win it from 6 times UCL winners. T-Boys TV can kickstart your season, so can be effective in that aspect. Bailey, I want to win it, but it's not on the wall of champions. This is a point that we keep raising. Hey, we've won it 15 times. Sorry, I really am sorry. I said 8. We've won it 15 times. Wow. Okay, then that's good. So let's make it 16 tomorrow. Why not? Surely, even if you don't think this is a big trophy, surely you still want to beat City. Forget about Community Shield. Surely you still want to beat City, no? Tammy's Redman says, perfect way to start a season with a trophy. Good kickstart for things to come. Big up to you, Tammy. I agree with you. I would like to see us win it. It's the last trophy Klopp hasn't won. That is a great point from Jen. I should also say, though, that he hasn't won the Europa League as well. Not that we're asked about being in that competition, but we had the chance in 2016. Didn't win it, unfortunately. But I agree with you here. Certain clubs, this is Ant Dicko again, and JJ36 wants to be a mod. You've asked politely, you said please, so you are now a mod. How does it feel? Ant Dicko says certain clubs include Community Shields just to keep up with us. This is the thing, right? So when this debate about who's the biggest club in England, the most successful club in England kicks off, which I hate talking about, by the way, because it's always a non-argument for me. It's Liverpool. When that does kick off, you see the Uniteds of the world putting that in as a major honour. Now, Is it a major honor if you've won a game of football against Man City? I think so. But again, I see I'm contradicting myself a little bit because I don't think it's a major honor, but I still really want to win it because I do think it is a big game. So make of that what you will. Big up to Bailey. He says, I want to win it, but it's not on the wall of champions. Kop TV, smash the likes. Absolutely smash the likes, please. Appreciate content. Thank you, Jen. Smash them likes, people. Alex is brilliant. Says Antico, one of the best subscribers we have, really. Antico, honestly, I feel like I'm mates with this guy and I've never met him. Hope to meet you soon, though, bro. Geordie Toon for life. Keep up the good work, Alex. Absolutely the same back to you, brother. Thank you. Gus would have been ashamed of that pen, says Aunt Dicko. He would have been, and he was actually there. He was there, and he was there, and he wasn't happy. I think he was instantly sick, actually, when he saw me miss it. Right, YouTube targets for the season, Kop TV, easy 50k, says Bailey. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. I want to get to 50k by the end of the season, if possible. I'd like to be on around 30k, 35k. I'm going to say 35k at Christmas time, and then I want 50 by the end of the season. So let us get that. And you guys can really help with that. If you share the stream, if you like the video, trust me, if you want us to get more subscribers, you have the power to do that. Jen, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Really helps the channel. Big up to the channel, of course. Thank you. Big up AGT, says Ali A. Oh, you're not a mod. Okay, I'm going to have to make you a mod right now, bro, because you're, again, always in the comments. Big up AGT. I want to win because it's City. Remembering that we battered City in the 2019 Community Shield final, but lost on pens. True. Again, redemption time for that, surely. I think Sterling scored against us in that game too. It will be a run out for the players for the first incoming game of the season. Absolutely. It's always nice to beat City. Feels like gold, says Tammy. Yeah, and it is 15. Thank you very much. Only Arsenal have one more than us. Interesting fact there from T-Boy. Tally ho, Alex, says Gary Richards. Again, you are now a moderator in the chat, my brother, because you are always in the comments. Big up to you, Gary. Massive shout out, mate. Man United with the most, says T-Boys TV. There you go. That's why they like to add it in to keep up with us. And Liverpool to win the first trophy of the season, says Gary. Big up to Guru J. Keep up the good work, bro. You've been crushing it, even though you're suffering. I'm not reading that out. I don't know if you love, Guru J says you're suffering from dumb C-word-itis. Love you, man. That's a very, very backhanded compliment, I think. So he's saying, keep up the good work. I've been crushing it, even though you're a dumb C-word. Love you. I think there's 3 compliments there and 1 not. So again, I take it. Thank you, mate. Valdemar Jansen says, ADT, I'll go. I'll see a midfield of Fabinho, Thiago, and Fabio. Okay. Forward line of Diaz, Nunes, and Mo. Interesting. Anfield Reds. Liverpool is the biggest club. A lot of love there for Gary in the chat from Jen. We don't talk about the deluded United fans, absolutely, when we can equal United 16 with William Leaf Puvanessen. Great name. Thank you very much, William. I think it's the first time I've seen you in the chat, so hi, William. AGT lineups, we will get into that very soon, mate. It's a big game against City, so let's win every game and everything available. Big up to Tammy. All targets are possible, lads. Get the Kop TV word round. Thank you. And obviously, as you know, Tammy's going to be a big, big part of the channel this season going forward as well. City fans say they've got the Uruguayan Carroll. Fine. Well, they've got the Norwegian John Carew. And John Carew is Norwegian, to be honest. I'm pretty sure John Carew isn't. So maybe he's just the next John Carew. Right, Guru J is definitely not being allowed to make any more comments. Big up to the mods that have shut him down. Ant Dicko says, City fans, sorry, I've read that one out. Would be to go outside. Yeah, Guru J, you're definitely not coming back on the channel again. You're in timeout there, bro. No worries, Ali A, all good for the mod. Wow. Yeah, Guru J is moving mad right now, man. I do go outside a lot. Are you crazy? Big up. Aldo RFC is a Rangers fan. Big up to the Rangers fans involved. Every trophy matters, especially when you're playing your rivals. Great shout. Big up to Valdemar, who says, by the way, love all the way from the smiling coast of Gambia, West Africa. Hope you visit. Do you know what, bro? I've actually been to Cape Verde, which is just off the coast of Senegal, which is West Africa. So I have been West Africa before. I've also been to North Africa in the last few months, to Morocco. So massive shout out to the Gambian viewers like Valdemar. Big up to you, my sir. We want to smash it tomorrow. Get on over City, says Jen. 100%. Let's not forget that if we smash City tomorrow, because I do think that both teams are going to play a slightly weakened side. We already know that Adrian will start in goal, for example. But let's imagine that we win this game 4-0. It's not a good look for City to be going into the game week of the first week of the Premier League, the week after with. So if Liverpool do win big tomorrow, I would be very happy indeed. Fulham is the main game, says Ant Dicko. Absolutely, I agree with you, sir. Good luck anyway, says Aldo RFC. Thank you, mate. It's the only trophy Jurgen hasn't lifted. A must-win for the Reds. Massive Liverpool fan all the way from Botswana, says Tarbo. This, you know what? It really humbles me and it really surprises me every single time I do a stream. Obviously, you've got the main guys who are on the horses. I only said horses because Tammy just made a comment about horses. All of you guys that are in the comments regularly, I see you and I appreciate it all. But when we get some new guys coming in from Botswana, I mean, I'm sitting here in my bedroom in Liverpool. I just can't believe it that someone in Botswana is watching this right now. So the worldwide following that we have is incredible. It is incredible. By the way, guys, I've also got some news to tell you about New York City very, very soon as well. Tommy's Redmen, are we starting Nunes and Diaz on Saturday? Adrian in goal with Alisson still injured. True, Alisson is going to be back for Fulham, but not tomorrow. He's too busy catching massive fish and fishing. Kelleher actually, no, Alisson. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why Adrian has been used so heavily in this preseason. I know Kelleher has not been, available. Maybe he's injured, but I would like to see Kelleher over Adrian. I mean, that sounds quite basic to say that, but I'm taking Kelleher every single day of that week over Adrian. Sorry. Don't forget, we also lost one of these to Arsenal a couple of years ago as well. So we've lost 2 in a row. Big up to Ant Dicko. I've got a Cape Verde international shirt. Very interested. Send me a picture, man. I'd actually like to see that. Liverpool boss the league, says Gary. A star win, hat-trick incoming from Jen. Brilliant. Adrian versus Haaland with a lot of laughing faces from Ali A. Hold your horses, Alex. Don't think it will be 4-0. I'm saying if it was, says Tammy. Adrian's been in pre-season, not going to lie. Valdemar says, I follow you all, but unfortunately we can't contribute financial as YouTube doesn't allow us. Still love you and James. Thank you very much, sir. AGT, any idea of where to get that LFC tech lease from? You're going to have to go on eBay. I don't think it's on sale anymore. But again, big up to Scouse African, who's a very loyal subscriber. He actually sent me this hoodie. And you know, it's the first time I've worn it today. And I love it. I'm a big fan of it. So the tech fleece, as we know, is a massive tracksuit, but stick a Liverpool badge on it and it's even better in red. Opposition fans literally been glued to our pre-season, says Ant Dicko. This is what happens when you're a big club, mate. No surprise. I'm on the fence for tomorrow's match. I think it could go to penalties, says Diego. City are very concerned about the other end, east of the Lanks Road, says Gary. What about the young keeper Davis? He was good. But I think in this game, we need, if it's not Alisson, we definitely need Kelleher, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. Let me know what you agree on. Knuckleball Twins, big up to you. I think it's the first time I've seen you in the comments, so welcome to the channel. What are your thoughts on Keita? We're not fans of his personally, but we're interested to hear your thoughts. Guys, Naby Keita is an excellent footballer, full stop. There's no doubt about it, the quality that he has, what he can do on a pitch. I think he's been treated a little bit unfairly by the Liverpool fan base, and I'll tell you why I think that is. Yes, we can have a go at a player when they get injured a lot. Yes, we can be frustrated when they miss games for niggling injuries. Yes, we can be upset when we don't see a consistent period of form and games. Yes, I get all of that 100%. But I think the great bits that Naby Keita has done so far, i.e. scoring away at Old Trafford, scoring at home against Porto in the quarterfinal, now, the great bits that he has done, I think they've been glossed over a little bit too much, if I'm honest with you. Naby Keita, there's a reason why Jurgen Klopp came out last year and said, before I got Keita and Thiago, they were the two midfielders in Germany that I wanted to bring to the club. And he's done that. So I think the more that we doubt Naby Keita, the more that we want him gone, the more that we don't want him to sign a new contract. I would say that is slightly offensive to Jurgen Klopp. Listen, we all love Klopp. We trust him with our lives. Every decision that he makes is the right one. He hasn't really missed on any signing since he's been at the club, in my opinion. And I don't think Naby Keita falls into that category at all. If we see a fully fit Naby Keita for a long, prolonged period of time, we're going to see some player, guys. You saw his goal against Palace, I think, at home. That volley, unbelievable. The goal away at Atleti in that yellow kit last year. So I'm a big fan of Naby Keita. Do I want him to be more fit and more available? Of course I do. Do I think that he's in our starting best midfield three? I don't, personally. I would say that is and has always been Thiago, Fabinho and Hendo. But listen, with all the trophies that were in this season, we're going to see Naby. We are going to see Naby. We're going to see Fabio in the midfield as well. Fabio Carvalho, that is. So I'm a massive fan of Naby Keita. For his own sake, I do think that this season has to be goal-laden. It has to be getting a lot of assists. I think as a midfielder playing in that team, you have to contribute. We don't want all of our goals going to the forwards. We like them to be spread out. And I actually agree with William here. Naby lad is underrated. I would agree. So hold your thoughts on Naby. If he does sign a new contract, get behind him. He's a great footballer, incredible on the ball, close control. He's strong. He guards the ball well. He can always pop up with a goal as well. He's number 8. So, listen, Naby Keita, let's get behind him. That's all I'm going to say on it for this season. Some amazing comments coming in from you guys. Massive shout out to everyone who's getting involved this Friday lunchtime. Can we talk about Bajcetic? This kid is one for the present future. The present future. Okay. Do you know what? This kid, if I'm honest with you, and guys, let me know in the comments if you knew about him beforehand. If I'm honest with you, I hadn't heard of him beforehand. But from what I have seen of him, this kid looks special. It's almost as if he's like a little Gavi or a Pedri in that kind of mold. Do you know what I mean? So let me know if you agree with that comparison. Listen, if we've got more great players coming through the academy, you can never have enough. You can never have enough. So listen, Bajcetic, if we can see him with more game time this season, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. So let's see. And we will speak about City as well after very quickly too, by the way, because I know that Bernardo Silva is very close to agreeing to deal with Barcelona. Big up to Steve Lydon. Good afternoon. Great stream again with a smiley face. Do you know what? For that, you're now a moderator on the Kop TV. Thank you, Steve. Bailey, Champions League group stage draw in a few weeks. Can't wait for the Champions League to start again. You know that 100%. Big up to Pabalo Ramakanta. Oh, sorry, that's awful pronunciation. Pabayo Ramakatane. Incredible, from South Africa. Amazing. Ant saying, I think a loan maybe for Bajcetic would benefit more in the long run than academy football. Big up to Chegger. Love the show, mate. You and the firm keep me proper entertained. Keep up the great work, but please don't let me see white socks on there ever again. Do you know what? It's funny you say that, because before the stream, I was going to put some socks on, and look, they're black ones. I know Scousers have got this mad. These are black champion socks. They're fresh, just out of the wash. But I know that Scousers have this weird thing about wearing white socks, and I hear it. I do. But I will continue to wear whatever socks I like. But thank you very much, Chegger, bro. If you want to be a mod, let me know. In fact, I've just made you one. It's great to have everyone as a mod in the comments, just to make sure that Guru doesn't get back in, if I'm honest. Which club will be the dark horse in the league this season? Great question there from Bram Size. Ooh, I'm going to go with... Why not? I'm going to go with Aston Villa, because I think if Aston Villa have a good season, it slightly benefits us for maybe in 2 or 3 years' time. So Aston Villa, let's say if they got 8th, I think that would be a great achievement for them. Maybe even 7th, to be fair. Big up to Tammy. Naby has been good this pre-season, but is a bit unreliable sometimes. Obviously, we mentioned that as part of the thoughts around Naby, that he can be unreliable. He does get injured a lot. These are the things we want to stamp out of his repertoire, really. We want to be talking about Naby in a good way, not that he's injured all the time. And I hope for him and for us that happens a lot more this season. Big fan of the channel. Can't even lie, man. City, United, Chelsea fans are literally glued to Nunes. True. Gary Richards. Alex, when are you going on to the midfield to score the winner? 72 minutes I'll be on. So keep an eye out, mate. I'll be slamming one in from 25 yards. William says, Naby Lad's so underrated. More fit and more available. Could say the same for Chamberlain, says Tammy. Again, do you know what? I totally agree with that, Tammy. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is a player who I absolutely adore. I think he's, on his day, one of the best around. I really do have him in that kind of bracket. But for him, for us, he needs to stay injury-free. And there's only so many years that you can carry a player who isn't playing week in, week out, who does get injured a lot, without having to get rid of him. And if I'm honest, I'll put my hands up. I thought this summer we were going to see the back of Keita or Chamberlain. I did say that, but I still rate them massively, both of them. So again, if we've got that option to play Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, then we must use it, because off the bench, even from the start, he's brilliant as well. Massive fan of him. A big up to Bay as well, who says, and this is a really important comment, guys. Can I just say the Paddy clip made me cry? It's okay for men to cry. Do you know what, bro? Let's talk about that for a second. I mean, we mentioned it in Hot Topics this week and the week before, that speech that Paddy did, that it's almost, that speech that he did is now almost bigger than him in a way. And I'm sure you won't mind me saying that. Because what he managed to do that night was use his platform with hundreds of millions of people watching all around the world to spread a really strong, upsetting but true and positive message. And I totally agree with you, mate. It is okay for men to cry. And Paddy, he was crying himself when You Never Walk Alone played after he'd won that fight. So Paddy, I know we're going to have you on the podcast soon. We share the same sponsor with Flux, of course. So massive shout out to Paddy there. And to you, Bailey, man. Thanks for opening up with that comment. Thanks for your thoughts, man. Just concerned about the midfield depth for the season, says Knuckleball Twins. So, yeah, I mean, it's a valid thing to say. The depth for the midfield certainly could be a little bit stronger. I think we are waiting for Bellingham next year. But what I would say, and I wrote this list down the other day, guys, it was a list of all the players that we can use in that midfield three. So let's go with Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago. We can go with James Milner, Curtis Jones, Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. There's 7. Let's also knock in Harvey Elliott to that midfield 3. Let's put Fabio Carvalho in that midfield 3 as well. So there's 9 players there. There's 9 players there, guys. So let me know if you agree. Do we need a 10th? Do we need an 11th? Or should we stick with the 9 that we've got this season? Let us know in the comments right now. Wow, some really incredible comments coming in from you guys, especially on Bailey's comment just there. El Hombre Ed, good morning from NYC. Good morning, sir. Now listen to this. I will be in New York City during the 19th to the 26th of September. During this time, I'd love to go to Carragher's Bar in New York. And for all of our New York subscribers, I'd love to create some kind of party/content day where we do some debating, some content. So if you are in, this is a public service announcement to everyone in New York City right now. If you're watching this in New York, let me know, get in touch with me. I want to film, I want to speak to you, I want to create content with the American fans in New York in September. So if you can do that for me, let me know in the comments right now, and we will of course make that happen and make sure that I can connect with you guys, because when I'm out and about or traveling or whatever it may be in the world, for me to have this platform where I can connect with you guys all around the world, it would be silly of me when I'm in these places not to see if there are Kop TV subscribers or viewers in that places where we can link up and content. That's what we're all about. So anyone from watching this from New York, or if you are like Ed watching from New York, Spread the word, bro. Get all your Liverpool fan mates down to Carragher's during September, and I'll come and meet you and film content with you. I'm super excited about that. In fact, I'm going to make you a moderator in the chat right now, El Hombre Ed. So tell all your New York Liverpool fans that we're coming in September 19th to the 26th. We want to meet you all. And Dicker makes a good point. Did you see that Steven Gerrard has taken the captaincy away from Mings? I did see that, Ant. What do you think about that? I mean, to do it at this stage with probably a week to go until the new season, I think is a little bit our loss, as the Scousers would say. I don't know how I'd react to that. I was watching something yesterday that mentioned that when Gerard Houllier in 2004, God rest his soul, rest in peace every time to the legend, the hero that is Gerard Houllier, by the way, when he took the captain's armband away from Sami Hyypiä in 2003 and gave it to Stevie G, Hyypiä openly came out and said, look, that really massively benefited me because the pressure of being a captain taken away from him, given to the scouter, the younger guy in the team, probably the best player in the team at that stage. Then, you know, you have to take your hat off and say, great decision there from Gerard Houllier. Will that happen with Aston Villa? Who is now going to be the captain? Will it be, I mean, I'm trying to think who they would actually make the captain there now. Let me know in the comments. Now that Mings doesn't have it, who should have it? Let us know. Right, let's rattle through these comments because I still want to do a lineup prediction for you and talk about City. I know I'm waffling on a bit, but I love being on here with you guys. It's the best, honestly. It makes me so happy. William, great question. Thoughts on a 4-2-4 with Darwin and Bobby through the middle? This is a great point. We know that Bobby plays as that number 10 more often than not now. So listen, if he can link up in that kind of 9-10 position with Nunes, then I'm all for it. But are we going to see both of them on the same pitch at the same time? I doubt it. But listen, I could easily be surprised tomorrow. I do think Bobby has a good chance of starting tomorrow, if I'm honest. Jack Lee is a Man City fan who's saying we won't let Bernardo go. Well, when Barcelona come calling, even though they've got no money, they might as well just go over and get him. In terms of goals return, what would be a successful season for Darwin this season? AGT says Tharbo, big up to you, mate. I would say 20 in all comps. He has to at least get that. I think with the service that he's going to get, a lot of these goals will be tap-ins, if I'm honest, from crosses from Trent and Robbo. A lot of them will be cutbacks. He just needs that first Premier League goal to happen. Hopefully it comes against Fulham. And then after that, we're really going to see the goals start to pile in. I'm sure of it. And you can clip this up. You can video me. You can, you know, berate me if it doesn't happen. I'm open to that. But at the same time, he's going to get 20 at least. Trust me on that one. He's that good. Tammy's saying, I thought Chamberlain was going to go this summer too. And Dick, I've lost friends and family to mental health. Until it affects people, they don't realize how it will affect them. Wow, that's a really important comment from Ant Dicko. And the one underneath it is as well, if anyone, and this goes for me as well, right? Tammy said it, but she says, if anyone needs someone to talk to and they don't feel like they can do it alone, my DMs are always open for a chat. 100%. Me too. If you guys are, and listen, I'm not saying that I'm some mental health expert. I have my down days as well, as we all do. But yeah, I agree. If anyone wants to chat, my DMs are always open. So make sure you get in touch. AGT, we're playing Villa behind closed doors after Fulham. Are we? Didn't know that. Very, very interesting from Ali A. Big up to you, I for you, who says Bellingham is a blue next season. Gundo replacement with the super chat. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that super chat from you. Let's get it up here. Well, listen, hopefully Gundogan leaves and they don't replace him with Bellingham because Bellingham's ours. Not yet, but next summer he is ours, guys. Don't worry about that. Sunday, Davis and Bayer as Matt Simmons, Batic, Milner, Jones, Carvalho, Nunes, and Elliott reckons Ant Dicko. This is the Strasbourg game at Anfield on Sunday. By the way, Ant, anyone else in the comments, who's going to the game on Sunday? We are going to be doing fan cams outside Anfield for the first time again this season. So if you're there, make sure you come over. But let us know in the comments now if you are at that game and we'll arrange something to be filmed. AGT, how's Gus after he got you evicted? Do you know what Gus is cool? He's ill quite a lot, but that's just, you know, Frenchies for you. They have very sensitive stomachs, so I think he was sick a little bit today. But the good thing about this new flat is there's a massive shower, and it means little Gus can literally just jump in the shower with me, give him a little clean. I just cleaned in them, so he's drying off in there, man. Big up to Gus each and every time. Big up to Valdemar. We Liverpool fans have suffered in the past, especially in Gambia. Broke my hand, dislocated my toes, got into fights, all because of Liverpool in the past. If that's not loyalty, then I don't know what it is. How are you dislocating toes in fights, by the way? I don't know what kind of fight this is, but if you're dislocating your toe in a fight, then fair play. That's commitment. Big up to you. John McGinn will be the captain for Villa, says Chega. Fair play. Jude is a player who doesn't care about money, says Allier. That's why we'll have him at Anfield. We will see you at Anfield return on Sunday for sure. Fair play for going through all the comments, man, says Knuckleball Twins. Absolutely. I told you I do this. If it's not on Kop TV, I'll read all the comments out on DR Sports as well, because I appreciate them that you've actually sat down, taken time out of your day to watch this video and actually made a comment. So, of course, I appreciate it. Right, let's get into, Ant Dicko, the Palace game the day before I go on holiday. Where are you going, mate? I think that game is the 15th of August. Where are you off to then, Ant? Let us know in the comments. Right, let's get into a lineup prediction. In goal, Adrian, of course. Right back. Now, this is interesting. I would go with Trent. I don't think Trent needs to make an appearance on Sunday at Strasbourg at Anfield. So I'm going to go with Trent. In the middle, this will be difficult. I am going to go with Matip and Konate. Let me know if you agree with that. Left back, Tsimikas for me has to start. I don't think Robbo needs to be involved in this one necessarily, and I'm more than happy with Tsimikas covering. And the last time Tsimikas played in a final for us, even though this isn't technically a final, he scored the winning penalty in the FA Cup final. So a massive shout out to Tsimikas as well. He will be left back. In the middle, now here we go, guys. This is interesting because I would start Thiago, I'd start Fabinho, but I'd probably start someone like a Fabio Carvalho in the midfield. Let me know if you agree with me. I don't think we have Hendo on for this one. Maybe Sunday. Tsimikas is injured, says Bailey. Well, there you go. If he is injured, then it's got to be Robbo then. Okay, so if Tsimikas is injured, Robbo plays for me. And then up front, I'm going to need some help with this. Up front, do we play Nunes? Do we? Do you know what? I think it's good experience for Nunes to be faced up against these City players, if I'm honest. So get him in, start him. If he starts, then Bobby won't start. I would play Diaz and I would play Salah as well. So that's my team. Adrian, I'm going to go with Trent, Matip, Konate, Robertson. In the midfield, I'm going to go with Fabinho, Fabio Carvalho, and Thiago. And then up front, Diaz, Nunes, and of course, Salah as well. Big up to DS in the chat as well. How are we, lad? Are you at the game tomorrow, bro? You're already a mod. I was about to make you a mod on the channel, but you're already a mod. Of course you are. Tammy saying, bench Nunes, bring him on the 60 to 70th minute. Big up, he's going Turkey. Going to get tea for hair done now, man. So I know a lot of Scousers are out there at the minute doing exactly that. Antalya, I've actually been to Antalya, bro. I've been to Antalya in Turkey. It's beautiful. So good luck. Have a great holiday. Love watching the footy whilst on holiday. Have a good one, bro. Says Scouse lad to Ant Dicko. We play United as well. Do you know what, bro? Be careful when you're in these Turkish sports bars watching the footy. As soon as they hear your Scouse accent, especially if it's United Liverpool, just all I'm saying is be careful. I know you will anyway, but just be careful. Because, you know, there's nothing worse than hearing that a Scouse is being picked on in a bar away watching the footy. So make sure you're just careful on that one, okay? BW says Adrian, Trent, Virgil, Konate, Robertson, Fabinho, Thiago, Carvalho, Salah, Nunes, Diaz. Potentially bring on Mbaya, Elliott, and Bakacic as well. Joey R. Cheers, AGT from New York City. Up the Reds. Do you think we might go for the quadruple with this lineup? Absolutely going for the quadruple again, bro. Trust me. And also, Joey R. I'm not sure if you were just in the stream then, but I'm coming to New York 19th to the 26th of September. So I want to meet you and all your Liverpool, New York City based mates. And we were going to film some content in Carragher's. Make sure you're around for it. Gave my ticket away, says DS. Got a charity game in Birmingham. Fair play, bro. One can hear the cop singing Starwin's name. Nice one for the heads up, says Ant Dicko. So there you go. We're winning it all again, says Valdemar Jensen. So, I mean, in terms of City, it looks like they have sold Sterling, Zinchenko, Jesus. So listen, Fernandinho's gone as well. Yes, they've bought Calvin Phillips. Yes, they've still got Rodri. Yes, they've got Haaland. But you've taken a lot of goals out of that team. And if Bernardo Silva goes as well, who I think is one of City's best players, then I think it could be a little bit more. I'm not saying it will be a howler of a season because, listen, they've brought some amazing players in already that you can't gloss over. But it could be a little bit more difficult for them this season with those guys, especially when you consider that we've sold Sterling, one of the best players in the Premier League era of all time, to a kind of rival in Chelsea. And obviously they've sold 2 players to Arsenal, in Zinchenko and Jesus. How are Arsenal going to fare this season? So listen, DS says that they haven't really had a pre-season either. A lot of change ups and downs. We've just seen as well today, breaking news, that Cucurella from Brighton has apparently handed in a transfer request. Well, he just signed a new contract in January. I think it was a 6-year deal, and he'll probably be wanting to leave Brighton. And it's clear that he does with that transfer request. Bernardo Silva going, please, Barca, get him, says Allier. And Ant Dicko says, think we are playing Villa behind closed doors with Stevie for McGinn. Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, I can't stand Bernardo either because he didn't clap us in the Guard of Honor and he was singing songs about all sorts of rubbish. So, Bernardo Silva, hold that. You massive. Anyway, I hope he does leave, to be honest. I can't stand him. Right, there we go. Guys, that is your match preview. Liverpool versus Manchester City, the curtain raiser of the season. I can't wait to watch this game. Don't forget, we'll be at Anfield on Sunday as well, as Doyle is FaceTiming me. Let's pick this one up from Doyle then, shall we? Doyle, you are live on the Kop TV. Please do not swear, my friend. Where is he? Mad time to call me, by the way, when you know I'm doing a stream. See if it connects. It's taking a while. Connecting still. Look, literally, you can see Doyle Freestyle. That's what I call him. I should probably change his name on there. It's connecting still. So let me just call him back quickly and say, let's get him on the Kop TV very quickly. Please set your notification bells on, says Diego. That's a great shout, especially from someone who isn't a Liverpool fan. The unwavering support that Diego sends, not only myself, Doyle, James, and Ruby, is incredible, by the way. It really is. Scouse African says afternoon. There you go, Scouse African. I'm wearing your hoodie, bro. Thank you very much for sending it, as I said before. Love the jacket. Thank you very much. You gave it to me. How is someone going to FaceTime me, yeah? And then I FaceTime them straight back and they don't reply. This is all Doyle's fault. Doyle feeling left out, says Scouse Lad. Absolutely he is. So, like, how can you FaceTime me? I pick it up, I FaceTime you straight back, and you don't answer. There you go. I'm trying to get through to him. Not working. But anyway, I'm going to... Oh, he's just said yo on text. FaceTime me again quickly. Live on Kop TV. Oh, he's saying his FaceTime isn't working. Let me just try one more time. One more time. Big up to Scouse African, says, got me a frame shirt. What frame shirt is this, bro? What frame shirt is this? I'm very interested. Let me know right now. What frame shirt is it? Come on, man. 100 people in the chat. There's 50 likes. We need to get that right up. Anyway, it doesn't look like Doyle is going to be answering. He's saying, are you around for tomorrow's game? Yes, bro. So myself, Ruby, Jack will be there, P-Mac. So yeah, come with us and watch it if you're around, bro. We'll meet up around 4 and we're watching it in town. So yeah, you can come, bro. Let me know. And also, are you in Liverpool today? Let me know. Anyway, there you go. Lovely stuff all round, especially from one of the best in Doyle. And guys, it's been a great stream again. 45 minutes of this. The first Liverpool shirt when the Premier League started in 1992. Do you know what? Is it like this one? You're going to have to excuse my feet because I haven't got any socks on, as we've just seen. But is it like this one? You guys are getting an exclusive look into my wardrobe here. So you see this little beauty here. This was actually sent to me by a subscriber as well. I think it's from 1992, and it's in incredible condition. Look at that, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, incredible condition, man. So yeah, looking forward to wearing this in the new season as well. And beautiful shirt that is. So Scouse African, if it's one of them, then yeah, man, let me know. Send it over, bro. Very appreciative of, as always. Right, a couple more comments. Bare feet better than white socks, mate. Says, do you know what? Just for you, I'll put the black socks on now. The red one of that, amazing, Scouse African. If you'd like to send me that, then please do. It would be incredible if you do that. Score predictions: 1-1 and then 5-4 in pens. I'm going for a 2-1 Liverpool win in full time, in normal time before penalties. Why haven't we seen Doyle on DR Sports? Do you know what? It's a good question, actually. He will be back on for the whole season, by the way, when the season starts off again on DR Sports, but he's having some time off. Why not? It's for the new studio. Thank you so much, man. You're incredible. Nice one, lad. Right, there we go, guys. What a pleasure. And I'm about to leave you with a brand new outro and advert. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. Make sure if you are at Anfield on Sunday, then make sure you come over. We will be doing a vlog for tomorrow's game as well with myself and Ruby. But until then, guys, take care. And I will see you all tomorrow. Love.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands, for a lot more Liverpool content.
Remember to check out our Shopify store for this beauty and much more. It's the new Luchito's Way Diaz t-shirt based on Luis Diaz and Carlito's Way. It's out now, designed by Ruby.